Hello everybody, my name is Kangaroo Poseidon, also known as KP Games, and welcome back to Evolve Ranked. So today we're doing a support. As per usual, we're going from worst to best. Now this one is the most likely of the 100 classes to change, I think. So keep that in mind, some of these might change over time. This is the most iffy of the hunters. So yeah, I'll see you in number 6. Okay, so in the number 6 we have Hank. Now, back in the assault video, I talked about Torvald's weakness with the mortars and how it's not very useful in closed spaces, and monsters can just simply move out the way. And I referred to some hunters having some pretty bad skills like that. Hank is one of those hunters. So, let's go over the ability, shall we? Laser cutter, very simple, as you can see right there. Fires multiple bolts. Shield projector, you can hold on to a fellow hunter, and it'll shield them. And an orbital barrage, which I just don't like this ability. So, I mean, it's cool, look. It draws a bunch of bombs, it does heavy damage. But it can't move, so the monster can just simply move out the way. Now let's look at the skins. We got default and we got Predator. I'll go for default, yeah. Now Hank as a character is pretty cool, honestly. He's pretty cool. He's not the most coolest, but he's a superior Griffin. At least he can be useful. Don't get me wrong, the orbital barrage is satisfying if you can land it, but the thing is, it's so ridiculous, and the fact that it needs open skies. So if you're in the map like Broken Hill Mines, you basically cannot use that ability. It's just rendered useless. You know what I mean? So that's a big problem with just Hank in general. It basically renders one of his abilities useless. It's not very accurate. It does do a lot of damage and it is very cool. At the same time, we're actually something that's both cool and useful, so. Unfortunately. Yeah, like right here. Yeah. See what I mean? You can just move out the way. It's very cool looking. But it's rather useless when you get down to it. Get out the way, Daisy. So yeah, here's the plasma cutter. Does pretty decent damage, honestly. Does pretty decent damage. Alright. And here's the shield. Shield to protect his allies from damage. Let me go ahead and oh, it is not looking good. This is not looking good. Woo! Okay, I got her covered, she's got me covered, so. Yeah, this is a pretty cool ability, but you do have to keep it concentrated, so you can't really do anything in the meantime. Which, don't know how you feel about that. I'm not going to shield her right now, because, well, the shield will just start going down, because she's down. So, yeah. I'll shoot her then, though. I'll shoot her then. Yeah, see what I mean? Orbital barrage is near useless because it's just it can't move, right? It can't move. It's immobile. It's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool, but it's not very useful because it's only in like one position, basically. Like it's basically rendered almost useless. Alright, he's going after Val. So I'm going to need to protect Val here. Alright, come on. Yeah, most of the time the monster can just move outside of the orbital drill. Orbital bombardment. I keep saying orbital drill. God, this is gonna be one of those days. But yeah. His ability is just near useless in my opinion. You see what I mean? Like, he literally could just jump out the way. It's so bad. It's cool and it can deal a lot of damage, but at the same time, it's just such a risk. It's more risk than it is reward, I suppose. Is an accurate way to put it. It's more risk than reward. Alright. I'm gonna put on Cloak so we can finish him off here. Yeah, there we go. We didn't manage to win. Thanks to the shield. But yeah. Yeesh. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Orbital Barrage. I think it's near useless if I'm being brutally honest. Now, that's not saying it's completely useless. In Nest mode, it is a godsend because you could just rain down the bombs from above. And obviously, since, well, you're fighting eggs, it can't move. So, you could kill eggs pretty fast with the Orbital Barrage. But other than that one mode, it's basically near useless. Especially if you're in a map like Broken Hill Mines, and even then, even in Nest, it's not going to be much use. So if you want to convince yourself that he's good, here's his upgrades. Shield Projector has increased capacity, which, alright, that's actually pretty good. Over the Barrage, here's the upgrade that I don't like. Damage. I kind of wish it was radius, you know? I kind of wish it was radius, so that way it has more of a likely chance to hit the monster. It creates more of a hazardous area. But no, it's just damage, which is bad. It has a bad upgrade. It's cool that it does more damage, but it's bad. Laser cutter, damage. So yeah. Could be better. I think one of his abilities is near useless in most cases. Yeah, I'll see you at number 5. Alright, so in the number 5 we got Sunny here. Now Sunny, I've always felt towards her, and that feeling is still pretty strong. So her new grenade launcher is actually pretty good. Does quite a lot of damage. Pretty good, as you can see, the explosion's fucking massive. Her jetpack booster, like, if the game had multiplayer, I feel like jetpack booster would be more useful. I was trying to say booster and useful. Euster. But yeah, it could have been more useful then. The problem is the AI is kind of stupid. They just kind of dash and it drains the battery like really quickly. And they rarely fly. And you could basically sling the trapper towards the monster. And they will not trap it because they're stupid. So jetpack booster I'm not really a fan of. And then shield drum. Shield drum's pretty cool. Shield drum's pretty cool. But I feel like there's better ways that the hunters have for shielding. I actually think Hank's shielding is more reliable, if I'm being honest. But her abilities are more useful as a whole, so. As for skins, she's got default, Predator, and of course the usual elite once you unlock it. She's got Predator, Arctic, my bad. Default, and the elite. We'll play as Arctic. We'll play as Arctic. Their personality, she's too happy. I know that sounds weird, but she's just too happy. People who are too happy freak me out. Stop being so happy. Why are you so happy? The world is not perfection, stop it. Not all seriousness. Just, I don't know, she's so nice that kind of ruins her. Because she kind of becomes a trope of niceness. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't like her personality, is what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to say how. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it though. Her looks, she's alright. I mean, she's not the most badass looking hunter, right?
Ready.
Yeah, watch this. Okay, he actually used it. Okay, you just made me look stupid. Alright, let's get that shield drawn on the way. Did that drone do its thing? There we go. Yeah, the monster can destroy the shield drone though. And you can only place one of those, by the way. You can only place one. So, Ow.
Super invisible.
I will place mine.
Trapper, you're too stuck.
Alright. You see what I mean? They only like to slide outside of the way.
Trap ready.
Her mini nuke is actually pretty strong, in all fairness. It's pretty strong. The thing about the shield drone is it isn't infinite, if I believe correctly. It isn't infinite. It doesn't give you infinite shielding as long as it's up, so. The fact that it can run out makes it feel less reliable than, well, a hunter. Fly! Oh my god, you're so stupid. Damn it.
Come on, get me
Alright.
up.
Now you place it right there.
Thanks, girl.
Alright, turn him invisible. Turn him invisible. We'll probably be able to win this. Nope. Nope. Just nope. Alright. Come on, we got this.
Stand by.
The way that minion nuke does loads of damage, as you can see. Does loads of damage. I'll probably be able to finish him right here. We will win. Yeah, right there.
It's dead. Hunters win.
I feel like her abilities could be more useful though, you know? I don't know. Jetpack and Hunt feels like the most useless thing to ever exist. You can sling the trapper right at the monster and they will not throw it down the dome because they're stupid. That's why I trust myself only with the trapper. Yeah, whatever. Now, if you want to convince yourself that she's good, here are the upgrades. Minion nuke, grenade launcher, increased damage, which, okay, that's actually pretty good. Jetpack booster, more capacity. Alright, that's pretty good. And shield drone capacity, that's what I was talking about. It isn't infinite, so you do have to watch out for that. I don't know. There's just something about her that I find lackluster, you know? I just don't really like her all that much. So that's number 5. Now let's move on to number 4. Alright, so in at number 4, probably controversially, is Cabot. Now Cabot does have pretty good skills. Although, if you know, if you remember Hank, yeah, he has one of those abilities. And I find that, I don't know. So he's got a rail cannon. He's got a rail cannon, right? Which can shoot through walls, as you can see. That's actually really useful. You can shoot through walls, you can hit the enemy. Overall, it's actually pretty strong. He's got the damage amplifier, which, when you put it onto a monster, it amplifies the damage that your teammates do, so that's actually pretty good. I'm not sure if it amplifies the damage that wildlife do, if like a wild animal attacked the monster, the wild amplifier was on, I'm not sure if it'll do more damage because the animal attacked it. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool though. And then dust tagging. Dust tagging is the one that kind of am unsure about. He could call down that dust tagging strike, as you can see right there. And it'll highlight anything in the surrounding area. Now it could be useful, especially combined with the rail cannon. But at the same time, I feel like there's better tracking methods with other characters, you know. So, and for skins, we got default and we got predator. We also got the elite once we unlock it. We'll go for default here. Jetpack recharge. And here we go. We want to face off against Savage Goliath here with Predator Markov and base Val and Maggie. Switch up the skins a bit. Yeah. Now this is, like I said, the support is the most subject to change. This could change. The whole entire list could basically change. Except for maybe like Hank. I think Hank is concrete. Just, I don't like Hank all that much. I don't think I hate him, but at the same time that Orbital Barrage is just so useless that I'm not the biggest fan. Alright, we got this again. Alright. So here we have there was the dust tag, and as you can see right there, I can see him. You can see a faint outline of him. Here's the damage amplifier. As you can see, it's kind of tearing through him right now. Then that railgun is such a damage dealer. Like, watch. You can hit right through the wall. I'm not sure if it decreases in damage. I feel like that would be a mechanic, right? Decreases in damage. I'm going to amplify the damage here. I'm going to force Goliath off.
Trap ready. Stand by.
Yeah, we gotta keep fighting. We're probably going to lose this. Unfortunately. That's what it's looking like here. It's looking like we're probably going to lose this, but hey, we gave it a good try. Just because I lose the match, by the way, don't take it as this character sucks. Like, sometimes things happen, right? Sometimes things happen. Things can happen. So yeah. Don't take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, turn on the cloak so they can maybe revive us.
Amplifier prep. 100% on your weapons, people. Don't waste it. This is the command I am tracking for, baby.
Alright, come on. We got this.
Keep it up. I'm ready.
Watch out.
Alright, come on. We might actually be able to pull this back if we're careful enough. Nope. Nope. I spoke too soon. Yeah.
Monster wins.
Maybe if I had activated that cloak a bit later, I feel like we could have pulled it off. So, bad luck there. Oh well. Right. And if now that damage on fire is really good, right? One of the best skills in the game, I feel like. But I want an all-around character, you know? So dust tagging kind of dragged him down a bit. And his personality is alright. He's not the most badass hunter though. Damage amplifier, increased capacity, that's actually really good. Railgun, more damage, of course, and dust tagging radius. So those upgrades are pretty good. But it's just dust tagging as a whole, I'm not exactly 100% sure of. I mean, I guess that helps the team track the monster. But I feel like it applies more to Cabot than anything. Because of the rail cannon. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like there's better tracking methods out there, you know? So. Anyways, yeah. I'll see you at number 3. So, into number 3 here, we got Tech Sergeant Hank. Now, you may be wondering, how is Hank the lowest? And Tech Sergeant Hank is like upper half good. Well, it does change a few things that I think really help Tech Sergeant Hank out more so than normal Hank. So let's go over his ability, shall we? He's got a laser cannon, but instead of the rapid fire that it used to be, it's one big laser now. So that's pretty cool looking. Don't know about more useful. That's pretty cool. He's got the shield charger. Now this is what puts him above Cabot personally for me. What the shield charger does is similar to Hank, you could fire it at allies and it'll shield them. But that shield is permanent. They'll create a permanent shield around your allies. So that way you could go into the battle with buffed up teammates, you know? So it's permanent shielding. That's fancy. That's really good. That's really good, honestly. Especially if you're wanting to do one big... Like if you're on the losing end, right? And you want a bit of an up advantage. You can use the shield charger and that'll help a lot. And then it fixes the problem that I have with Orbital Barrage with Orbital Drill. The Orbital Drill is a laser, big laser that fires from the sky. But it tracks. It tracks, which unlike the Orbital Barrage, obviously, which it doesn't do that. So that's really fancy. It's a really strong move, honestly. And overall, he just fixes a lot of the problems I have with normal Hank. Now for skins, he's got default, Arctic Camo, Predator, Leviathan, Night Hunter, Union Jack, and of course the Elite. So we're gonna go for Night Hunter. That Night Hunter is just so good looking. We're going through here with Elite Goliath. Yeah, sounds about right. Tech Sergeant Hank is fantastic. Honestly, he might go higher. I don't know about lower. That shield charger is fantastic. And the orbital drill is a really cool ability while still being strong. You know, even if the monster moves, the orbital drill will follow it. So, you know, that's basically a step up over all the other immobile abilities so far. So yeah, enough talking. Let's show how he plays.
Final battle. Ready.
Where's Medic?
Fight.
I'm out!
Damn it, Medic. Stay still.
Stand by.
Lightning on!
Trapper, you're here.
As you can see, well, it's currently attacking her. But it does create a shield. It does create a shield. See? It auto tracks them. It auto tracks them.
Harpoon trap ready. Incoming holder.
Yeah. Arena mode is the most best time to show it off. Probably.
Harpoon trap ready.
Right. As you can see though, she's starting to create a permanent shield. It won't last forever, obviously, because the monster's attacking her, but yeah, you can see it wasn't going down once I focused it off. So that's a pretty useful, cool ability.
Trap ready.
Alright, so I'm beefing up Markov here. Beefing up Markov so he can tank better. Damn. Alright, come on.
Ready.
Yeah, so as you can see here, I'm shielding up Maggie. Alright, come on. We got this. Nice. So we're going to try leading him into the middle here. Now we get the satellite to fire on him.
Trap ready.
As you can see, it does so much damage. It's such a good ability. Alright, come on. Come on. Daisy, what the fuck are you doing? Revive her! You idiot! Oh my god. I blame Daisy for being an idiot.
Monster wins.
Yeah, as you can see though, that was a pretty good match. Now, the shield charger might not be as strong as the base, as a normal shield that, Hank provides, but it's permanent. And you can put it over the whole team, so that's a pretty useful ability, especially if you're doing like a final stand kind of thing near the power relay. You can just beef everyone up so when the monster comes around, hey, you're beefed up too. Now, if you want to see his upgrades, he's got increased damage for a laser cannon, which is great. Orbital drill increased damage, which, since it can move, I'm actually more happy with that. You know, I'm more happy with the damage, because I'll just start tearing through the monster's armor. The shield charger increased capacity. As you can see, the shield charger didn't last for too long. So increased capacity means he'll be able to put more shields on more allies, so that's fantastic. Yeah. Here at this spot as number 3. But there's 2 that are higher than him. Controversially, I think. So yeah. I'll see you in number 2. Alright, so in the number 2 we have Kala. We got siren missiles, armor reducer, blah blah blah. I went through this part. I could explain it in the actual fucking fight. I didn't get much of a chance to show off her ability, so I'm redoing this. Because that was some bullshit right there. I gotta explain them in the match though, I guess. Shut up. Okay, so she's got the what the fuck are they called? Huh, maybe I should have done it. She got the siren. She got the tracking things. Right, she got them tracking projectiles. She got fire out. No. There's no. But yeah, they act similar to Kraken. Now you can fire them out, and then when the monster goes near them, they'll start turning red and chase after the monster. Okay, this is better. This is a better arena.
Fight.
It was some fucking bullshit. I only just got... Like, the whole entire team fucking sucked. Okay, here we go. Armor Reducer. As you can see, it allows them to do direct damage to the enemy's health. Right. So, here's that ability I was talking about. I remember once we get through the fucking match. So as you can see, it started going red. They will start attacking. Yeah. I believe they do more damage the more they wait. Siren missiles. That's it. I knew I was thinking that, but I was thinking, is that the name of Elder Kraken's ability? She also got the teleport pads, which... Sure, I guess. I'll just fucking throw them right there. Why not? Yeah. So, Siren Missile is pretty good. There's the teleporter right there. Yeah, okay. That's not doing it. Alright, invisibility. So, as you can see right here, teleport us from there to there. There we go. There's a showcase. Yeah, we're doing a lot better this time. Last round fucking sucked. Yeah, we won.
Hunters win.
A million or two left.
Like, I barely got to show off the armor reducer in that sense. I was like, no, fuck that. We're doing the damn thing. Because no, this is supposed to be a showcase, and why I think they are where they are, so. Okay, Siren Missile, blah blah blah. Don't care. She does have downsides though, and that's her upgrades. Siren Missile, plus 2 seconds, really? Just really? Armor Reducer, plus 2 meters. Why? Why not capacity? Teleport pads, plus 2 seconds. I mean, I guess. Her upgrades are pretty to say the least. Like, they feel useless. I feel like Armor Reducer's meter upgrades could have been placed with, duration to make it last longer. Siren Missiles, maybe damage? You know, the normal attack method upgrade. Teleport pad, plus 2 seconds. I mean, I guess I don't know what else they would do. I guess. That makes sense. I guess. I don't know. But yeah. There's another reason why I don't like her the best, and it's also because Armor Reducer is useless once you get through the monster's armor, obviously. So yeah. That's Kala, she's at number 2. And then number 1. Oh yeah, and she also doesn't have as much skins. She doesn't have that many skins, so downside for her. Anyways, number 1. Okay, so in the number 1 here, if you probably couldn't tell by the fact that it's the last hunter in the support class, we got Bucket. Now, controversially, people might be like, what? Why's Bucket here? He's actually really good for a few good reasons. One, guide missiles. That's pretty good. You could guide the missiles and hit the monster. So, you know, you don't have to worry about missing all that much. You could actually aim and hit directly at them if you tried. Sentry guns, which you could place down 3 turrets. She'll fire automatically. They don't move, but they are turrets. So, yeah. And you got the UAV, which you could take off your head and actually start tracking the monster and flying above the map, which is really cool. As for skins, he's got default, Predator, and, you know, the Elite. They usually come with Elite. Pretty much. Now, like I said, I like Crow over Kala for a few reasons. Yes, Kala can remove the monster's armor completely, but her ability becomes useless once you actually get through the monster's armor. You know, because there's no armor to reduce anymore. You know, it just becomes useless at that point. Crow, however, can continually do damage. He can swap modes. He has plenty of different variety. He has plenty of different abilities. All his abilities are useful. He has more skins. He's just better in general than Kala, in my opinion. Plus the fact that you could make Crow stronger and he actually has good upgrades. Yeah.
Final battle.
But anyways, on to why I think.
Ready. Fight.
Why I think Bucket here
Trap ready.
is the best support. So number one, the sentry guns are great. Sentry guns can be used for multiple scenarios. They can also be used in Hunt. You can place them around the arena. Or you could create a defensive perimeter around the power relay. Same thing with the defend mode. You could use them to protect survivors. Kind of create a hazardous area until they're destroyed, which is really good. And in Nest, you can actually put them near an egg, and you can head on to another egg because they'll just keep attacking the egg. So you can start killing 2 eggs at once, which is great when you really think about it. And UAV is such a reliable ability. UAV lets you fly above the maps, and it lets you easily see out the monster. It's a unique ability, it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty useful all around. So yeah. I don't know if I want to start showcasing it right now, because we're kind of in the middle of a fight. I don't know if I trust them enough for that. As you can see, right here. We can track the monster, we can fly. You can actually see our body over there.
It's drugged.
Pretty cool.
Harpoon traps ready.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting out. I'm getting out of this mode. Cloak. But yeah. As you can see, he's fantastic. He has several uses. He's useful in several modes. He's pretty cool as a hunter in general. I mean, he's just more useful. Like, I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to use the armor reducer on survivors and rescue? Not really. I mean, I guess I could use it to keep the monster at bay, but still. I don't know, just when you run out of armor, that ability becomes obsolete. Whereas, you know, Bucket is always useful. And the thing that solidifies him for me, I consider him being number one personally. The thing that solidifies him for me though is the upgrades. So UAV, more duration. You already have pretty good duration with the UAV. You have a pretty good advantage, because that thing is really good at tracking the monster. Obviously you can just fly above the map and use your head. So that's pretty good. Sentry gun's range, which is actually pretty good. Let's see, be able to keep more concentrated fire on the monster, and the missile, guided missile launcher, more damage. So overall he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But yeah, that's the last of the support. That's the last of the support characters. That's the last of the hunter characters ranked. And the next and final episode for Evolved Rank, we're going to be doing the monsters, which that list might be more. That list might just be more unsure than this. And this list, as you can tell, is pretty shaky. You know, some things are subject to change. Most likely. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Be sure to share it around. Share it with loved ones, etc. Now, I'll see you in the next video.